FitX Fearless is an online dating coach making multiple six figures per month, and it's not by accident. I spend hours upon hours uncovering exactly what allows me to make this type of money, and I'm about to expose to you all his secrets. So put this video in 2x speed if you have to, because it's about to be a deep breakdown. And so first things first, he's leveraging organic and paid traffic. And I'm going to tell you right now, 95% of his business comes from organic. Okay, paid might be there as a little catalyst, but organic and his personal brand and his content is what allows him to make the type of money he's making today. Okay, and so let's break that down first. When it comes to organic, there's two main platforms, YouTube and Instagram. He does have a TikTok with a following, a very large following of over 800K. But I'm going to tell you right now, most of his business probably comes from these two, because if we're being honest, and I really realized this in Hermosi's video where he went platform by platform of each platform he's leveraging, and TikTok is mostly people who are fucking brain dead. It's good for getting attention and awareness on your brand, and that's what we're gonna take it as in this video. But when it comes to converting people, and especially high, if your product or service is a lot of money, a couple $1,000s per month, then it's not the best. Okay, and so I guarantee that the majority of his conversions come from YouTube and Instagram, since that's where he makes all his call to actions, and you're gonna see. TikTok simply serves as a way to get more awareness on who he is and his brand. And so if we're breaking down his TikTok, his YouTube and Instagram, he has around 900K, a little over 900K followers amongst both platforms. And he leverages a system that I like to call the content waterfall system. And you've probably seen his content before, where it's this sort of content, where he's, talking to another person on like a Zoom call, and he's maybe roasting them or giving them advice. I'm going to show you exactly how he does this. He goes live twice a week, okay? Around 4 hours in total per week, and the amount of content and amount of views that he's able to get from these two live streams every week is insane. So let's actually break that system down. So FitX has systemized the majority of his content in a very leveraged way. Fit does two live streams, so around 4 hours every week. From these two live streams, he is able to repurpose tons of content across many platforms in his channels. And when it comes to the type of content he's making in general, he found the sweet spot of entertainment and valuable content. Okay, so you get entertained from his content. It's pretty funny. Like I've gotten addicted to his content. It's fucking funny, bro. It's funny, and at the same time, it's valuable. It talks about dating, masculinity, how to make yourself better, how to make yourself high value. And that's what makes it so addicting and appealing. You're not completely wasting your time. It's not brain rot. You're actually getting value from it. And so the demographic he is going after is men. Okay, since basically every man wants to get more girls, or I don't know what your preference is, but 90% of men want more women. And that's a very broad demographic, meaning that the topics and his content is going to be very broad and appealing to lots of people. And so let's actually break down the system. So every Tuesday and Thursday he goes live, and what this live is, it's sort of a Q&A format where, one by one people hop on the Zoom call with him, and they talk with him, and like he asks them, yo, how's your dating going? How's your physique going? Let me give you looks maxing advice, where, he tells them what they can do with their face or their body to look better. And, every live he's talking to around, I want to say 20 different people. And what that happens is, so you're having so many one-on-one conversations in each live stream, and you're getting so many moments where you can redistribute that content across, YouTube or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, whatever. And so what happens is, so he goes live twice a week, and each live he gets around 40K views. And you're going to see a common theme throughout this video is I'm going to be using a lot of conservative estimates. So, on average, he gets 80K views each week from the two live streams he does. And that's across both of them. So combined, he gets 80K views on average. And then from those two live streams, he's able to repurpose them into 2 to 4 YouTube videos on his main channel. He has a main channel, and then he has like a clips channel where he posts extra clips from stuff that didn't make it to his main channel. And so from the two live streams, he gets around 2 to 4 YouTube videos that he posts on his main YouTube channel. And those 2 to 4 videos on the low end gets around 200K views each week on the low end, depending on how many videos he posts and how many views they get. And then to go a layer down, he posts around 20 to 40 YouTube videos on his second channel. So this is where he's going high volume, high watch time on the second channel. Okay. And so if we zoom in here, you'll see that, this is like each day he's posting a video. Okay, every day he's posting a video, and it's getting 4 to 5, thousand views per video. And just a couple months ago, these videos were getting maybe 100, 500, 1,000 views per video, and now it's really starting to take off. Like, his brand is blowing up. Okay, and it's because he has this insanely leveraged content system where he can just fucking get so much content, such high volume of content from these 2 live streams. And so his second channel gets around 100K views per week, depending, and that's on the low end, depending on how much content he posts and how much views each piece of content gets. And then if we go to the short form content, this is just Instagram Reels. This does not even count TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And so just Instagram Reels, he posts around 20 to 40 shorts on that platform. And on Instagram Reels alone, he gets around 3 million views around each week from each live stream that he does. Okay, and so from 2 live streams, from sitting down twice and just talking to people for 4 hours in total for the week, he's able to get 65 pieces of content, and on the low end, and this is all conservative. So this is all these estimates, all these numbers will be on the low end. Okay, around 3.5 to 4 million views from these 2 live streams. And he obviously has a team that's going to post and edit and repurpose all this for him. So when you talk about leverage and when you talk about getting the most bang for your buck, being creative when it comes to your content and really having a system where from one piece of content you can extract so much, he's done it. He's mastered it. Okay. And so that's his content waterfall system. And, he's gone viral. This is how I discovered him, from these clips. And he's not like roasting people, but like helping them, giving them constructive criticism. It's very entertaining. And so he's found the sweet spot of getting high quality, entertaining content in a very leveraged way. Okay. But that's not the only type of content he posts. He does post talking head videos, videos where he's sitting down and he's providing value. He's talking to the camera one-on-one and not, talking to other people. So he does that type of content also. And, I want to say he does that content once or twice per week on YouTube. Okay, so when it comes to so he's posting around 4 to 5 pieces of content in total on YouTube. 2 of them we can say is where he's talking to somebody else from the live stream, and 2 of them is him talking to you directly on the camera. Okay, and same thing on his Instagram Reels or his YouTube Shorts or just his short form content in general. At each day, he's posting around 1 to 4 pieces of content every day, and that's a mix between him talking to the camera, him talking to somebody, and talking head videos, and one-on-one Zoom videos where he's gotten them from the live stream. So he's found a very good content system that allows him to post a high volume of very entertaining content. And so when it comes to him making call to actions and him actually converting this attention that he's getting, driving traffic to, whatever destination he wants, he's pretty smart about it. In the live streams, he does make these call to actions in the chat, or whenever he's talking to somebody, he'll be like, yo, if you want to book a Zoom meeting and I'll help you out. At the end of the live stream, he'll make a call to action. But, in each video, so on his YouTube, he has in his description all his different links, all his call to actions, which I'm going to break down soon, of what each one is and what each product is and what is nurturing. I really went deep. Okay, so I'm going to break down everything. He has all his links in the description. On his Instagram, he makes call to actions on his stories. What he does do and what he's pretty good at doing is creating lead magnets. So for example, in this instance, he said, hey, do you want to learn how to text like an attractive man? And he created this this lead magnet called textual seduction, which is he's creative, bro. He's pretty good. He's dialed in. And so you click on that and it takes you to his opt-in form. So you opt in, you fill out this form, and I'm going to show you later exactly where that takes you, but right now we're focused on how he's generating attention. So lead magnets, that's a good way. Also in the description of all his Instagram Reels and all his content on Instagram, he actually what he markets is live talk show on YouTube Tuesday and Thursday. So where he's driving traffic to on his Reels will be over here to his content and waterfall. So he's actually getting people to consume more content and spend more time with them and get more value from him. Okay. And also sometimes he'll market and he'll tell people to comment the word below. And what this is doing is this is starting a conversation. And so he's saying, and in this instance, he's marketing the same lead magnet, which is a textual seduction lead magnet. And he's basically saying, hey, if you want this lead, first of all, he provides value, nurtures, calls out your situation. And then he's going to say, yo, if you're shitty at texting, if you don't know how to text women, then I'm going to send you my free ebook. Just comment texting. And so people comment the word text, and appointment setter or VA or someone is going to hit you up. They're going to start a conversation with you. They're going to send over this lead magnet, and they're also going to try to book you on a call if you're qualified. Okay, that's how that works. That's the entire game. Either that or he has a mini chat automation where, he has some sort of automation set up. But I'd say in this instance, it's going to be a VA and someone trying to book you on a call. So that's how that works. So, on Instagram, the main call to actions he's making, kind of just to summarize it up, is he's either telling you to watch these live streams, or he's going to create a lead magnet for you to comment a word below, or for you to vote on a poll to receive it and also start up a conversation. Okay, and even if you don't book a call with them on that conversation, you're giving them your email and you're in the ecosystem. Okay, and when it comes to the YouTube, it's mainly just content, and then in the links you have different, or no, in the description you have different links and different call to actions. And you're gonna see throughout the video, the main thing he's marketing, the main thing he wants you to buy is his main program, which is the Modern Dating Academy. Okay, which is this VSL right here. Okay, he has other low ticket stuff, other exclusive communities, which I'm gonna break down also. But the main way he's making money is this program right here. Okay, which I'm going to break down soon. So that's the organic side of things. You have TikTok, which is mainly just brand awareness. YouTube, which is long form content. The content waterfall system, which is very leveraged. Oh, and also I forgot, this is a flywheel. Okay, this content waterfall system is a flywheel. So people see the live stream content, so that makes the people want to join the live stream. And if you're joining the live stream, there's a chance, if you want to, you're going to talk to him and he's going to roast the fuck out of you, which more content gets created and you're posted on his YouTube, and you're going to get humiliated for eternity. And so it's a flywheel. So people see the content, people join the live stream, and then from there more content gets created, and it's just a process that repeats over and over again. Okay, so that's how that works. I think I've covered everything. Yep. And so when it comes, so that's the organic side of things. I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably 99% of his business. He is running some paid ads, but that's kind of to add more gasoline to the fire. And so when it comes to paid ads, it's all on Instagram, Facebook. It's all meta ads, and there's three different buckets of ads he's running. The first one is, let's actually go from here. Okay, he has social proof, and this is pretty straightforward. When it comes to social proof, it's just testimonials, clients, people saying, hey, I worked with Fit and he's pretty good. I went from getting no girls, no women to, being abundant. Okay, so that's how that works. There's not specifically a call to action. It's just to get you to build familiarity with his brand and actually get you to get his reputation in your mind that, this guy's legit. Okay, that's social proof. Then he has a value funnel. Okay, this is the same thing as his content, where he posts an Instagram reel and then he tells you to text or to comment a word below, except this one it's more direct and it's an ad. Okay, and so what it is just an ad, and same thing, he provides a bit of value, does write some copy, and then he's gonna tell you, hey, if you're in this situation and you want me to help you out completely for free, I'm gonna send you over a free asset, comment the word below, and then you comment the word below, and it's either gonna be an automation or somebody reaching out to you trying to book you on a call while sending you over the free asset. Okay, very traditional marketing strategy, where you create a lead magnet, provide value for free, and then they feel indebted to you and they want to provide something in return because if your value is good enough. If you're going with this tactic and you're providing value for free by creating a lead magnet, you gotta make sure that's actually good. It's your free stuff has gotta be better than most people's paid stuff. If people consume your free stuff, they're gonna think to themselves, oh, his free stuff is really good, he provided me value for free, I wonder what his paid stuff is like. Okay, that's the game. But if you provide fluff for free, then people are going to think you're bullshit and they don't want to buy from you. Okay. And so then you have the last one, which is the traffic to his VSL. Just, straight up an ad calling you out, saying, hey, is this your situation? We've helped people like you before. Let me, get you to your desired outcome. From there, he drives you to this VSL, which I'm going to talk about and break down in greater detail. So that's that. And then if we go, he has all these different call to actions. In the link, or in the bio of his YouTube and Instagram, he has a link tree, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like link trees, because for me, when I click on this, I'm like, okay, Modern Dating Academy, exclusive sites, best, like, it's fucking confusing. A confused mind doesn't buy. And so if you're watching this Fit, there's a chance that he's watching. I would recommend, and I'm gonna talk about it more with this stuff right here. There's a lot of things I would simplify. Okay, I would, if I was him, so he has this link tree, he has a Discord, he has a school community. I would simplify it all into just driving the traffic into one centralized place. Okay, so I would choose between the school and Discord community, and I would cut one out. Okay, so let's say maybe the school community, because it is a little better for converting people and it has all the tools there. But at the same time, it is a lot of fucking marketers, so it's kind of a push and pull. But let's say, if I was in his situation, I would cut everything out and just drive all the traffic to the school community. And now you have a centralized place of all your leads in one ecosystem where you can just provide a bunch of value. Okay, he also has an email list, which is pretty good. He sends some pretty good emails. The way you get in the email list is whether you sign up for one of his lead magnets or wherever you provide your email to him, you're going to end up in his email ecosystem. When it comes to his email marketing, there are two main call to actions he makes. Okay, and it's not the traditional call to actions where it's, hey, buy this or buy this. No. One of the call to actions, and I found pretty smart, is to his YouTube video. So every time he posts a YouTube video, he makes a call to action saying, yo, if you're dealing with this situation, here's a free video I made on how to solve it. And it's literally the link to the video. You click on it, you're consuming his content. Okay? Why? Because the more content you consume from someone, the more value you consume from them, the more you view them as an authority figure. Especially, I cannot stress this enough, the most important thing nowadays is being a creator. The trust levels in the market are decreasing so much that if you're not consuming content, if you don't have a brand, if you're not proving to your audience or to whoever that you're an authority figure, not just another marketer trying to take their money, if you're not proving that they can't trust you or that they can trust you, then you're fucked, bro. As each day goes by, there's less and less trust. And you need to go harder and harder on creating content. The importance of creating content increases as each day goes by. And so that's the first call to action, is to watch his content. The second call to action is once again to this VSL funnel, which is his main program where he makes most of his money, I'd assume. So that's his email marketing. And then you have his communities. And I'm just going to keep it very straightforward. The communities is just, normal providing value, engagement, that type of thing. And then, he makes call to actions, or whoever Miguel is makes a call to action saying, yo, if you want to book a call, then it's going to send you straight to here. Okay, to book a call with his team. Same thing with the school, providing value. I didn't even get into the school yet, so I can't even say exactly what goes on in there. But I'd say that, it's the same thing where they're providing value and they're going to make a call to action, or they're going to give away lead magnet, same method as up here. Okay, where lead magnet, conversation, booked call. So we've covered how he's generating attention for the most part. Now I want to cover exactly his different products and how he's converting people. And so first, let's cover more of the low ticket stuff that he's selling. So this right here is his exclusive community, which is $12.99 a month. And this right here is he's selling different courses and different programs individually. So this one, for example, is $97 one time. He also has one for $15 one time. But what I would honestly do if I was in his situation, and if you're listening to this, Fit, I would highly recommend you just combine all this and package it into an exclusive paid school community. Okay, and if you don't know what I mean, let me explain to you. So one of his links takes you to a homepage that has all his programs and courses. So that's this one. And you simply choose the course you want to purchase and you pay for it. Okay, and prices range from $15 to $97 depending on the course you select. Another link takes you to another homepage where you can purchase the Alpha Access Pass for $12.99 per month, and that's his exclusive community. And it seems like this gives you monthly access to his community that has a bunch of content in it. What I would highly recommend that he does is that he gets rid of both of these pages. And since he already has a school and a Discord community, it's all over the place. I think he should just get rid of one of the two groups. So either choose the Discord or the school community and keep one of them. And so you just have one place to centralize everyone into, one location. And so he should do the same thing that Hamza is doing. Hamza does it pretty well, okay? He centralizes everyone into a school community, and from there, he either sends them into his high-ticket community or he just provides more value to them in the free school community. And so instead of having separate links for every monetization method, send everyone into a free school group. From there, providing even more value, then give them the option to upgrade to the paid community. I wouldn't recommend charging separately for each course, and this is something Hamza used to do, but he stopped doing it. So for example, I'm going to click on the link soon, but he used to charge separately. So if you wanted to buy this course, this would be $40, this would be $50, this would be $60. Instead, what he did is he put them all into his exclusive community and just charged, I think he raised the price of the exclusive community, and once you buy the exclusive community, you get all of these courses for free. Okay, and so that's what I highly recommend you would do. So Fit, if you're watching this, start a paid school community, get rid of these two things, and just raise the price of that community. So instead of charging $12.99 per month, you can easily charge like $110 per month, and put all these courses in there. And so whoever pays the $110 per month gets access to all the programs. And let me show you actually how Hamza does it. I know I put the, here it is. Okay. So this is his free school community, Adonis Gang, and it used to be where you would hover on these courses. It would say purchase for $40, $50, $60, but now when you click on one of them, it's saying, hey, this is premium content, and the only way you can get it is by joining his Adonis school, which is $129 per month. And and Hamza and Fit are in the same exact vertical. They're both like online self-improvement dating coaches. Just do the same exact thing. You would make way more money by the value proposition is 10 times better for having one paid community that has everything in it, opposed to like separating everything and like making it all complicated and weird. No. This way you're centralizing everything and you're simplifying everything. That way it's a better value proposition and you would make more money. Okay, and so let's actually do the math. So 839 times 129, that is 121 grand, $121,739 Hamza is making from this community. And I would guarantee you that's more than how much Fit is making from these two programs combined. And when it comes to a community funnel in general, I'd say having a community to put all your leads into, regardless of whether it's school or Discord or Facebook, that's something you decide. The mechanism, the software, the platform, none of that matters. All that matters is putting all your leads in one place, creating engagement, creating a culture, and providing value to them all at once. Because especially trust levels, like I mentioned, I'm not going to repeat it, but the trust levels are very low. And if you can find the way to provide more value, better value than all the other people, community is a great way to do it. Okay. And so that's the low ticket side of things. That's how he's doing it. And those are the recommendations I would make. Now, when it comes to his program or his higher ticket product or service, I think it's maybe $500, $1,000 per month, maybe more. But that's from what I heard. I don't know the exact price, but I heard it's around $500, $1,000 per month. This is how he's doing it. Okay. And by the way, the lead magnet, it takes you to this form. You fill it out, ask you your first name, your email, your dating life, what have you tried, what has worked, what isn't. It's basically the same form as this, okay? And we're gonna consider it as the same. So this is the VSL funnel it takes you to. The VSL is very simple, okay? And by the way, he's driving traffic to this VSL from basically everywhere. So from the live streams to his YouTube videos, to his Instagram, to his ads, most of the call to actions, even his emails, most of the call to actions take you here. Okay, this is the main thing he's selling. So when it comes to the VSL, it's structured in a pretty simple way, a pretty common VSL. And he first introduces himself and he gives you his zero to hero story. I think he goes from saying like he got no girls and like he was like lame and shit to like getting every girl he wants and like living his dream dating life. So he explains that, and then he shows you that he understands your situation. He basically says that, hey, I lived your situation. I used to be that dude that gets no puss, that got no girls, and now, we're abundant. Okay, so he shows you that he understands your pain and your situation. He's building resonance with you, and then from there he's educating you on the current situation of the dating market. So for example, like in this video, I'm telling you how the trust levels of the online business space is decreasing. He's telling you that, hey, women are only going after the top 30% of guys. Okay, so he's educating you on the current space, the current situation of the dating market. From there, he's telling you step by step how they're going to help you, so how the program works, telling you their process, so you know what to expect. And then he provides social proof, testimonials, who they've helped in the past, how they went from zero to hero, and then he gives you a call to action saying, and the way he provides a call to action is pretty sick. He lays out both options to you: the consequences of what happens if you don't hop on a call with him, and the consequences of if you do take action and you do hop on a call. Okay, so that's the VSL. You click I want to be a high value man, takes you to this form. The form's pretty simple: name, how much money you're making, have you dated, what are you looking to get out of this program, just getting information from you, qualifying you, seeing if you're worthy of hopping on a call. From there, it takes you to Calendly. You pick a date, you book a call. From there, it takes you to a thank you page. And this is another VSL, not a VSL, but video. And I'm going to break that down to you. And also lots of testimonials, lots of social proof. Okay, so basically what this video is is after you book the call, it takes you to a video. Okay, and here's how the video is structured. First, he says, thank you for booking a call. Second, he explains what's going to happen in the call. Third, he starts listing out the reason, and this is pretty good. Okay, he starts listing out the reasons why you might not show up. He's mitigating each reason. Okay, I'm going to show you. So one by one, and they probably have data around what's the most common reason why people don't show up. Okay, so they probably text, if you don't show up, they probably text you asking why you're not going to show up. And so they probably have data around why each person doesn't show up, and he's going to list out the most common reasons, and he's going to mitigate it in your mind. So the first one is, oh, you're too scared to talk about your problems. He's like, yo, we get this. You're not going to say anything that's going to surprise us. We've heard it all. That's what he says. He also says, this one is kind of weird. He says you want to work on yourself. So he's saying, you booked a call, but you switch your mind saying you want to focus on yourself or whatever. And the third reason is you picked a bad time. Okay, so you picked a time that doesn't work for you, and he says, just reschedule it. And so that's pretty smart. So he's single-handedly, by including that in the video, he's increasing the show-up rate. Okay, by mitigating each reason as to why you wouldn't show up. And then he starts listing out the reasons why you should show up on the call. So after highlighting why you wouldn't show up, now he's highlighting why you should show up. And so he lists out both outcomes of what happens. Once again, the consequences of if you show up, and the consequences if you don't show up. Okay, so either you keep living your same life, you keep experiencing the same pains, or you start improving your life and taking action. Okay, that's all the video is. It's trying to get more commitment out of you and trying to get you to show up. From there, it's social proof upon social proof upon social proof. Social proof is the best marketing. It doesn't matter your sales or how much pain you inflict on them or your objection handling. If you can show that this worked with other people, it's ideally in the same situation as you, then that's the best form of marketing. From there, the next step is to do pre-call homework. Okay, what this is they have your SMS, they have you in the messages, and they're gonna message you a video, and they want you to watch that video. And in the video, FedEx, he says, he's going to ask you 3 questions, and he wants you to write down the answer to each of the 3 questions. So it's like, what is the ideal situation you want in 6 months? Are you willing to put in the work? Blah, 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 those types of questions. And they want you to write down each question and get more commitment out of you. Okay, and they're probably able to track if you're watching the video, if you're actually, how much, the length of how much you're watching it. And so they're able to track the total commitment. So they can calculate the chances of you hopping on the call. So they get you to pre-call homework, and it's all, they need the most highest intent people. Okay, and so since FedEx has close to 1 million followers across Instagram and YouTube, he has more than enough leads. What he needs is high quality and higher intent leads. Here are the steps you must go through to book a call with him. First, you have to fill out the form asking, about your questions. So like income, what are your desires? How old are you? You fill out that form. Then it's a thank you video and the testimonial page, which I just showed you right here. And then it's another video sent through the messages by his closer, where it's oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's like a video that he sent of himself, and he's just like, yo, what's up, I'm excited you booked this call, just getting you to get more commitment and watch more videos from them. And then the last video they send you is a pre-call homework where they ask you questions and have you write down your answer. And so the more steps you add in your sales process, the less people that will go through those steps. But the people that do go through the steps are higher intent people, and this is a push and pull. Okay, that every agency, every coaching, every online business has to figure out. Do you need more leads, or do you need leads that are higher intent? Some people might be abundant with leads, but they're all low quality. They're all shitty leads. Okay, do you need more leads, or do you need people who are higher intent? Okay, that's a push and pull. That's what every person has to figure out for themselves. And so that's basically that funnel. I mean, it's a pretty good sales process. VSL, form, book a call, pre-call, and then just all different mechanisms and ways to get higher intent and more commitment out of you. So from here, you would hop on the call. You're probably going to talk to their closer. The closer is going to ask you a few questions, and then pitch to you exactly what the program is and get you to buy it. And I think it's anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per month, maybe more, and you hop in the program. And since you've already consumed this content, you know exactly who he is, you went through all these steps, you're not clicking off of a direct response ad. You're already very familiar, you're already very warmed up, you've consumed a lot of content, you're educated, the chances of you closing is much higher. Okay, you're not a cold prospect. And so when it comes to his products and programs, the best part about being an online coach is that all of your fulfillment is extremely leveraged. When it comes to FitX, he simply is selling some sort of media or exclusive access. Okay, so his community, that's exclusive access, and the programs, the courses, that's media that he's already recorded. He records it once and he makes money off of it forever. Okay, and so that's extremely leveraged. And he also has his dating academy, which is simply a coaching program, mentorship, whatever. Okay, probably the most work that he has to do on here is maybe some weekly or daily calls and just giving out information. Okay, he's not running Facebook ads for anyone. He's not doing any appointment setting. It's not operation. It's not a lot of operational stress. It's very leveraged. It's just information. That's why there's so many coaches, but when you're an online coach, it's not really about what you're selling. It's about who you are and the brand that you've built. That's where the money is. Okay, and so the operational strain is very low, and the biggest price that FitX is paying when it comes to fulfilling his products is his time. Okay. And so let's actually do some math. And this is going to be these estimates are all on the low end. These are very conservative estimates. So let's calculate how much his dating academy makes him each month. So let's say on average, and this is he probably gets way more than this. Let's say he gets 6 million views across all platforms. He definitely gets more than that, by the way. Let's say 1% take action on his CTA to the VSL page. That's around 60,000 visitors. Okay. And let's say 60,000 visitors, and 1% of them book appointments, and let's say they're qualified. Okay, so that's gonna be 600 qualified appointments, and out of those 600 appointments, let's say 45% show up. That's 270 showed appointments, and let's say 270 showed appointments, 30% close rate. That's 81 closed deals each month. And now the biggest lever we have to pull is how much he's charging. So I said he might be charging around $500 to $1,000 per month. And so that's around $40,000 to $80,000 per month new MRR. And this is all on the very low end. He's probably making double, triple, maybe even quadruple this. But this is a very conservative estimate. And this is new MRR. So this is how much he's adding each month. Okay, and without churn, and who knows how much of it's profit. Probably a lot of it is profit, by the way. So the main thing I want you to understand about this is not why he's making money. The VSL, the follow-ups, the email sequence, the landing page, the structure of the testimonials. That shit does not matter. What matters, if you're an online coach, especially if you're somebody selling information, the only thing that matters is this right here. Okay, is this right here, is your brand, is who you are. Okay, if people know you, and why do people know you, your reputation, the system you have in place for creating content, how much content you're creating, how many views, how many subscribers, it's all about brand, your personal brand, especially when what you're selling is abundant, is pretty commoditized, which is information, which is online coaching. If you're an online coach and you're running ads, it feels, let's say none of this existed and only this existed. Okay, so you see this ad, you don't really know who he is, and it just takes you to a VSL. It's not going to perform well. Okay, so the main reason why he's making money is because of content, and he's found the sweet spot. Okay, his content is both entertaining and valuable, and he has a great system to distribute it at scale in a very leveraged way. Okay, so that is the main way why he's making the amount of money that he is making. That's it. That's pretty much the entire breakdown, and I hope you got value. I will see you in the next one. Bye.